Still with Blaine Stewart.
Well, I think at the time Blaine had already gotten out of it.
Oh,
Got
okay.
out of it, yeah.
And just in case he's listening, you know, he lives down here.
Oh,
with
he
us
watches
down
the
here.
show.
He watches.
So it made. We'll just say, okay. In case Blaine's listening, yes, it was because of Blaine.
It's cosplay. Hey, Todd, before you go, I got to remind you something. The first year y'all played over there, Johnny let me and some of the younger guys kind of be roadies. You know, we thought we were just
Oh
cool.
my goodness.
But Johnny comes out there, the first song, and splits his pants. You remember that?
I do.
Yes, sir. I sure do.
He split his pants all the way down. It was the funniest thing.
I thought I was cool because I was the booking agent.
You was the book of
Because my sister Sherry and Teresa, you know, they hooked it all up.
Oh my goodness.
So they could play it at band camp. Well, that was cool.
A lot of good memories.
Well, listen, Todd Culpepper's on the line, TC Direct, Florida in Dothan, and give him a call. Old Troy boy doing business down in Dothan, and Troy Cable's all down in the Dothan area. We
yes,
got tons
they
of
are.
Sir.
Todd. We got
Y'all
tons of
everywhere
Dothan
down
callers, and we appreciate you calling in, man. And good luck with everything, and also we appreciate your sponsorship.
All right, guys. Thank y'all. Y'all have a good night. God bless you, and have a Merry Christmas.
All right, Todd.
Christmas,
Same to you. Todd Culpepper.
How did he remember him? Johnny splitting those. Now Johnny watched our show from Nashville.
Yeah, he told. Yeah.
So Johnny,
and
hey,
Johnny was going to watch tonight too because Todd was calling.
man,
in.
we got to get Johnny to call the show.
I know,
man. Just
I know.
do one little Christmas song on the
One little, yeah.
Oh heck yeah!
Back
man.
to the Troy game real
Yeah,
quick, man.
Troy.
It was
Oh,
just,
my
man,
goodness.
just broke my heart, man. And you called it though. You said Troy was either going to win or play great. I was the negative Nancy that said no, they're going to beat us like App State beat us. You know, but you called it right, man. And
oh yeah.
early in the fourth quarter, Troy's starting quarterback Gunnar Watson went down with concussion symptoms, and Brantley High School star Jacob Free came in, and he came in cold. He did not get to warm
Didn't
up.
get to warm up or nothing.
Didn't get to warm up or nothing, and threw an interception on the third play. And I mean, he did not warm up. It was a 50-yard bomb into the wind, and the wind just caught it, and it just floated. And after that, hey, tip your hat to the Chanticleers. They played good, but Jacob Free got hot and tied that game, and then went ahead and played.
Oh man, we're so excited.
Played his butt off, and we were going nuts in the stands. And
Me and Tommy and hey,
Yeah.
you know I'll remember this as long as I live.
Yeah.
We go up and got a minute and 30 seconds.
minute 20.
Minute 20,
Yeah.
and Leslie turns around and says, Gus Malzahn's going to get fired tomorrow. That's exactly
Out of the
what
blue.
Leslie Jacks told me while we were winning. Gus
Out of the blue.
Malzahn's going to get fired. And I'm like,
She knew some info.
oh, you don't
She
know
had some
that.
inside information.
And Tommy said, yeah, she knows. And
Yeah.
I'd be daggum. We're going to get to that later, though.
We
man,
are.
but unbelievable.
We are. And,
What a tough game, though, man.
And you know, the Coastal kept the defensive players just kept laying down, acting like they were hurt. That bothered me.
Well, let me tell you, I'm glad you mentioned that. Dad, you know, my dad does the chains, and we're did our Christmas thing. That's why I was late getting in.
Yeah.
Look at that photo.
Yeah.
And I asked Dad about that. He says he thought it was all fake except one. One guy really got hurt. But it never failed, folks. I don't know if you watched that game, but every time
They got to the
Troy was on a drive, Debbie
They
down.
lay down.
Somebody just laid down.
Yep.
Foot hurt.
And I'm gonna tell you, until the NCAA steps in, look at that, free chips and salsa at Santa Fe. All you gotta do is say Sports Chat with Neal and Wally. How awesome is that?
I was eating there last night, and
You
I
didn't
didn't
say
say that. Oh my goodness! Why don't you tell me this stuff?
I do tell you.
Get a bell ring on that.
Listen, but until the NCAA steps in and says, right now, if you're hurt, you got to sit out one play. The NCAA needs to step in and say, if you're hurt, and our officials stop the game, and we have to tend to you and walk you off the field, then you cannot come in the rest of that drive.
I say rest of the game. That
No,
would
no,
stop
rest
that.
of the drive. Rest of the drive would stop it. I'm telling you.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
But let me ask you this, man.
All right.
This is the funny thing of all. I go home. I'm already depressed at
Troy.
lost
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, and I was sitting there doing some folk art and all this. I was watching the games, going back and forth against Auburn and Florida.
Yeah.
And Florida has a good stop.
Yeah. Stop.
And then out of the blue, the guy chunks that gum shoot.
Yes.
Chunks it. And I text y'all, and y'all didn't do nothing about it.
Well,
Y'all
I was watching the Auburn game.
I said, why would you get? Now, it looked like to me the guy
There it
said,
is right there.
the guy said, I did it for COVID reasons.
No, he didn't.
The foot,
No,
the
he
shoe
didn't.
came up to his chest, and he had to get rid of it,
Yeah,
and said
he
COVID.
really said that?
I think he did. I
Oh,
think
my
he said because of COVID issues.
Yeah.
He didn't want to touch it because of COVID.
Yeah, they had stopped them too.
Yeah.
And that 15-yarder put them in range
Oh,
for
my
a
goodness.
57-yard field goal. 57-yard field goal in the fog, and they made it.
Wow.
And
That guy. That was a great game. Now,
Well,
again, I was watching back
yeah.
and forth, but, man, my heart goes out to
Me
Florida.
too.
You know what? And that's going to really, really mess him up. I mean, I don't think they were going to beat Alabama anyway, but say they do beat Alabama.
It doesn't matter. They got 2 losses.
Yeah, they're toast.
Yeah, they lost
Because of a
yeah.
guy throwing a shoe.
because the guy threw a shoe. He was selfish. He was selfish.
Unbelievable.
He was selfish.
Well, listen, I know we're up against a heartbreak, but we got a guy that's going to call in just a little bit. His name is Neal and and he is going to the University of Alabama, and he's a good friend. There he is. Him and his mom and his twin sister played at Florence, but we got a commercial break. But he's going to call and tell us a little bit about him going to Alabama, and I got some questions to ask about his grandfather, Mr. Holman, that was played NFL, caught every pass Stabler threw.
Really?
Pretty much.
That was his time he played
That was
Alabama?
his time, yeah,
So-
Ken Stabler.
Then we also got a live interview coming up with Miss Mandy Harbin. She's a bodybuilder. She's going to be on about 6:30 tonight. Stay tuned.
Look at that,
You don't want to miss
Look at
it.
that.
It's going to be awesome.
Hey, I'm going to compare
You're going to compare?
my pipes against her pipes. All
Well,
right.
I'm going to tell them who our commercial sponsors are, and we got to go to break.
Okay.
The Old Barn, Pig Cafe, Hooks Barbecue, Troy Eye Care, Glow Boutique, Piggly Wiggly, Turner Mowing, Deep South Apparel, Health Actions, UPS Store, Roadmark, Jones Medical Supply, the Alabama Real Estate Connection, Severa, Ralph Baker, Hastings and Reeves, Southern Grill and Patio, Bill Jackson Ford and Chevy, Tyler Transportation Trushing, Smith Manufacturing Mobile Homes, Southern Animal Hospital and Pet Resort, Crow's Chicken of Brundage, Eddie Billy's Dentistry in Laverne, Francesca's Italian Restaurant on the Square, Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, Sorrell College of Business, The Crease Agency, All-Star Collision, Preston Steakhouse, and Alabama Restoration. Stay with us. We'll be right back. What you got, man?
Man,
What's wrong with this thing?
I done wrecked my kayak, man.
What'd you do? Run into a weather buoy out there?
Yeah, I ran into one of
Out
those
in the
weather
Gulf?
buoys. Yeah, I sure did, man.
Unbelievable, man. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do about all this?
I don't know,
Look
man.
how cracked up it
I got to
is.
go to see that
Have
lake.
any insurance?
Ma'am?
Insurance?
I don't have any
He
insurance.
should have went to Crease Insurance Agency out on 231 and got him some insurance. Now he's got to pay cash money for this kayak, doesn't he?
Yeah, he sure does.
Listen to the beach worker right here. He's got to pay cash for his kayaks. Visit Mike Crease, the Crease Agency, the only insurance agent you'll ever need.
Breaker 19, I see some smokies up here on 231.
Wally, what are you doing up in that big rig at Tyler Transport?
Oh, baby, I'm driving for Tyler Transport, brother.
Wally, you got to have a special CDL license to drive these big rigs, man.
Sure.
I know, but if you do get your special CDL license, you need to go see them at Tyler Transport. Hey, they offer special benefits packages, competitive pay, you're home on the weekends, and also they got those new glide packages on those rides. Give them a call, 566-7474.
Here I come,
Get out
baby.
of there. Good gravy.
Oh, man.
Wally, what are you doing at the UPS store?
My printer is jammed, man. I got to do 2,000 copies for the Penske file.
Well, why even worry with that little bitty printer and print one at a time, man? You're gonna run out of ink. Look, UPS store does mass printing. They can print 2,000 or 3,000 copies, cheap, fast, and efficient. Isn't that right? Yes, sir. I mean, why even mess with it? Come to the UPS store on Brothers Street. UPS store, all your printing needs.
Man, I got a big party coming on tonight, man. I got girls coming
What?
everywhere. Hey,
What are you doing up here at Southern Grill and Patio, man, with all your girls?
getting a big green egg, man. Only place in Florida's got them.
You having a big party, I heard you
Oh,
say?
yeah, got girls coming and
Well,
everything.
you need to get all this deck furniture. They got the big green eggs, the medium green eggs, the little green eggs, everything for a big party on a deck. They got the wood thing. Hey, you got pellet grills, gas grills, anything you need. Southern Grill and Patio on North 3 Notch in Troy, Alabama.
all this corn, man.
Wally, what are you doing in the cornfield,
Get some corn, dude.
Corn?
Yeah.
You can't get people's corn. That's against the law. Why don't you go to Piggly Wiggly on 231 on 3 Notch where it's fresh produce? Come on, man. Now, isn't this better? Air conditioning. Look at all this produce, man. Here we are at Piggly Wiggly on 231. Also, best butcher in Pike County, Reader's Choice 2020.
Dadgummit, man.
What's going on, Wally? What's wrong with that thing?
Oh, Neil, Dad, my gum, man. I can't cut grass. I can't have nothing anymore.
Is it broke? I mean,
I don't know.
What
What I
chopped it all up over there.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal. What I should have done was called Blake Turner with Turner Mowing at 334-465-0600, and I wouldn't be in this predicament
Look
right
at
here.
this. Best rates in town. Call Blake Turner. He'll give you a low quote. He'll give you the best job.
Wally, what you got there? Hey, man, I'm fishing for sharks, dude. A cane pole and wigglers? Oh, heck yeah, man. When you wear deep south apparel, you look good, you feel good, you can fish good.
Well, I got on these.
What you got? I got a big shark. Could be Charles's cousin with a cane pole.
Call Pete Van Horn, Deep South Apparel. Look for him on Facebook. Deep South Apparel. You might catch your shark. Wait a minute. Break it. It broke. Broke. The shark broke the hook. We're going to get him next time.
That's good stuff right there. Well, we got to do the photograph because we got Mandy in there.
That's right. She's photogenic. You're not.
I'm photogenic, man. What are you talking about?
You know, I saw Def Leppard right before the pandemic.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, went up to, took the whole family up to Birmingham.
Oh, that's
And,
they're old, man.
I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna tell you about that. Now they did a combo concert with Journey.
Who?
Journey
Never heard
and
of them.
Def Leppard.
I know Def Leppard.
And I don't know if it was that. I don't know if it was that I had already seen Journey in concert, but I thought Def Leppard was better.
Def Leppard's good, man.
Now Journey's got a lot of great iconic songs, but man, they were good. They were really good. Hey, we
Well, I think we got
Facebook funnies, or we got a phone call.
I think we got a phone call. Kevin
Okay.
Nealon.
Let's see.
Neal and Hibbett's calling, I think.
Sports chat with Neal and Wally.
Hey, what's up? This is Neal Hibbett.
Hey, Nealon, what's up, buddy?
Nothing much. How you doing?
Good, man. Hey, I wanted to tell you thank you so much for calling the show all the way up there in beautiful Florence, Alabama.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Well, hey, I kind of told the viewing audience before you called a little bit about yourself, and there you are on the screen there. I got a couple questions I wanted to ask you, Nealon, because I've been following you on Facebook, and your mother, which is Missy Hibbett. She's the circuit clerk in Lauderdale County.
Mm-hmm.
And now I thought you were going to go to Clemson. So give us the rundown on that. What happened on that?
So, I mean, Clemson was one of the schools that I went on and I had a visit to, and it was a campus, beautiful school. Loved meeting all the coaches, but you know, it got to they never extended out an offer for it being this is the deal with the specialist game. It's only schools are able to offer snappers when either a snapper is a senior or they want to have a scholarship open. And Clemson wasn't in that situation, so I wasn't able to really pursue them. And I mean, of course, the dream school is Alabama, and I'm able to go there now. But
There you go. Stay in state with it, Neal.
Man. So now let me ask you this, Nealon. Big question. Now I know your grandfather real well. He signed a couple autographs for me and stuff. How special is that you will be going to the University of Alabama and playing on the same field as your grandfather?
I mean, it means the world to me. You know, growing up, I just always thought it was so awesome. I never even had it in my mind that I would have a chance to play for them one day and be on the team. And you know, he left a great legacy down there that I'm excited to go down there and carry on. And but it just means the world to my family that I'm able to follow in his footsteps.
Oh heck yeah!
Nealon, what about your snapping times? Are they to the point where you could think about snapping in the NFL? Are you at that point yet, or is that something you're still working towards?
I actually train with NFL snappers in Birmingham, and they usually have me up there every other Sunday to come snap to them and work with them. And I train with people, Mike McCabe and Jackson Cook out of Birmingham, Alabama, one-on-one kicking, and they're they have basically as many guys in college and in the NFL as you think of, and it's cool. I mean it's on track. So I mean, of course that's the dream, that's the goal, to play in the NFL, but just keeping working with them and all the NFL guys in Birmingham. That's hopefully what's going to lead there.
Well, hey, man, snapping is a specialty. Not everybody can do it, and if you can, then you're a head above everybody, man. It's something special to be able to do.
Heck yeah. And Nathan, how many long snappers does the University of Alabama have?
So Alabama's senior long snapper is graduating, and when I get down there are going to be 3 on the roster, me and 2 other guys.
Okay,
Gotcha,
so you'll have
gotcha.
to just compete to try to get that position.
Yes, sir.
Is it almost a given that if you're the punt snapper that you're going to be the field goal snapper too, or is there a different? Or can 2 different guys win the job on each one?
So yes, sir. 2 different guys can win the job on each one. But I mean, it doesn't come down to who's been there the longest, who is on scholarship, who isn't on scholarship. It's who's the one that's best at the job. And
Hey, accuracy and snap time.
Yes, sir. And of course, as a lot of people know, I mean, Alabama's going to put in the best guy for the job.
That's right.
regardless
exactly.
Of how long he's been there.
You know,
So it's,
yeah.
yes, sir. 2 different guys can be on those.
Because, heck, I was going to be a punter, and, man, I can punt like crazy.
He was going to punt all the way up to Pee Wee, and they moved him.
Don't you listen to him, Neal. Well, listen, buddy, congratulations by all means, and I've been following your career, especially in baseball and stuff, and you got a great family. Your mama's one of the sweetest ladies in the world. You got a great mama.
Tell Missy Neal said hello. I hadn't seen her since a AOC conference about 15 years ago.
Yeah, she.
Yes, sir. Well, I'll tell you said, hey.
Well, and hey, and tell your grandfather hello too. And hey, before I go, does he ever tell you any Ken Stabler stories?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, he has some good Kenny Stabler stories.
That's here, Mr. Holman, the far left there. Yeah, and he had the record. Who beat him at Alabama? Was it?
For the record and receptions.
Yeah, was it Ruggs?
It was first Amari Cooper.
Okay.
My granddad had 18, and Amari Cooper won that job with 19.
Nice.
And
Dang.
Devontae this year has like high 30 something, and it's insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
But yeah.
Well, Neal, and best of luck, man. We're going to continue to follow you, man. Get over there to Alabama and get the starting position right out the gate, man. We know you can do it.
Yes, sir. Well, I really appreciate that.
All right.
See you, Neal.
Take care,
See you,
buddy. See you later. Hey, we had a little high school basketball going on around the area.
Oh,
finally.
heck yeah, man.
But anyway, Charles Henderson hanging on to their top 5 ranking, as you heard Todd mention earlier. This week they come in 4th in max preps and in the 5A ranking. There it is. And Charles Henderson boys are 8-2 on the year, man. 8-2 on the year. And also a huge shout out to Geneva County. They upset 7A Enterprise 76-69 in overtime this week in basketball. And if you're wondering, yes, Mr. Henderson, 5-star running back prospect out of Geneva County, does play basketball. And get this, he's good,
He's pretty good
at basketball. Yes.
Well, Neal, also Brantley wins its own Christmas tournament by beating Ayrton, who finished second, 56-47.
Yep.
Highland Home finished third in the tournament by defeating Elba Tigers 75-67.
Yep.
And Neal, you know what we forgot to do?
What's that?
Our Facebook funny.
Man,
You know?
show did. I was so excited about Neal calling.
I know. Hey, David, show us our Facebook.
Couldn't choose between a star or an angel, so I went with both.
That's pretty good. That's
Got
pretty
you. That
good.
is a good one. Has anyone lived long enough to buy 2 bottles of Worcestershire sauce? No.
I don't even think I got a bottle of it.
My brain literally stops working when I see this.
I do. I be dead
Well, that'll
good.
lock-
That
That right there will lock you up, man. You had one job. Happy birthday on both. Happy birthday on both.
That's good.
Man charged with using sandpaper to kill victim tells court I only wanted to rough him up a bit. 10 years from now, you'll be watching TV here. Did you or a loved one take the COVID vaccine? You may be entitled to. That's exactly right. That's exactly right. Hey, David, did you get a chance? Is there any way you can show that video of the cop? Looks big.
Really?
We're not going to be able to hear it. Watch it.
Good afternoon.
Policeman comes up to
Was
the
I
car.
speeding, officer?
I said, "Did I speed, officer?"
No, sir, we're worried about you.
We're worried about you.
There's people that have been trying to get a hold of you in regards to your vehicle extended
We're in his
warranty.
car warranty went out.
That's good. That is good, man.
Hey, we had I'll run down the hoop scores from around the area before we move on to our next break. Dothan tops Robert E. Lee 72-61. Pike Lib keeps winning. They beat Springwood in overtime 65-62. New Broughton set a school record by scoring 100. They beat Sampson 100-44. Houston Academy beat Elba 84-34. Providence Christian tops Rehoboth 56-53. Wicksburg was better than Carroll of Ozark 73-62. Charles Henderson gets a little football revenge, Wally. They beat Montgomery Catholic 59-44 this week. GW Long almost doubled up New Brockton 61-32. Slocum over Sampson 54-26. Brantley sneaks past Highland Home 45-43, and that was in that Christmas tournament.
Yeah.
Chambers Academy beats Abbeville Christian 67-59, and Eufaula loses to Huffman 64-63. A one-pointer right there.
One pointer. Oh.
Brantley was better than Elba, 71-36.
And Neal, before we go to commercial break,
Yeah.
we got to do our Marco's Player of the Week.
That's right.
And that's going to be Cody Youngblood of Charles Henderson.
Bam.
Buddy, he's our Player of the Week. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals.
Wow.
In the big win of the Montgomery Catholic earlier this week. Cody, you won a large one-topping pizza from Marco's Pizza here in Troy, Alabama.
That's getting it done, brother.
And listen, y'all do not turn that dial because we got a special guest that's about to be on this stage.
That's right.
Here.
Mandy Harbin is in the house.
Mandy Harbin's in the house, so we'll be right back.
Roughing the kicker. Roughing the kicker. What kind of call is that? You can't see nothing.
Yeah,
I can't throw a football flag in a basketball game.
Yeah, I can.
You need to go get your eyes checked, like for real check.
Where at?
Troy Eye Care, 566-7172. Troy Eye Care on Highway 87. Don't be calling basketball unless you get your eyes checked. Hey, Neal, man, need some help, man. I watched Point Break last night with Patrick Swayze. What happened? Here comes the lifeguard.
Same guys yesterday. You already wrecked my kayak and got an insurance.
Are you okay?
Man, I think I
Pulled your leg
pulled
muscle?
my leg muscle.
You're going to have to go to Health Action to get that worked out with physical therapy. Give them a call, 670-5435. Health Action's in front of Hook's Barbecue. Man, I hope you're okay.
I hope too.
Here, man. Well, I'm up here at Bill Jackson. I'm about to break in this Raptor out here and go take it for a test drive, bro. Hey, you want to break in? Why don't you just ask them for a test drive? They're nice. They're up here. Bill Jackson Ford, Bill Jackson Chevy. Hey, Bill Jackson's got both sides of 231 covered, man. F-150s, Mustang GTs, Chevy Tahoes, Cadillacs, GMC trucks, you name it. Come to Bill Jackson Auto for all your auto needs.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
Wait, where's your dad?
Made me come outside. House flooded.
The house flooded. Are you kidding me? What in the world? What in the world, Wally? Man, 3 pipes busted, my house all flooded, Neal. You have got to be kidding, man. Why didn't you call Rand Anderson at Alabama Restoration, 371-5591? You wouldn't be wearing goggles and snorkels and slinging water out the front door? Unbelievable. Alabama Restoration, no disaster is too big. 371-5591. Give them a call today.
Well, hey there, Mr. Wally. How you doing?
Doing well.
Good. How'd you get in here?
I better not tell you.
Uh-oh.
They don't even open till 4. Well, I'm waiting to hear Mr. Lenny Trawick play, and I'm going to give him one of these bad boy steaks that they won an award for. Best steak in the state. Also, Best Catfish Awards a couple years in a row. Hey, my personal favorite is the fried shrimp and the cheese grits. Also, not mentioning the cheese biscuits that come out before the meal. You're going to love that. I know. And a little live music, like you said, Mr. Lenny Trawick, you can't beat it down at the old barn in Goshen, Alabama. Come see them.
Come see.
It's like composing. We got to play less than 30 seconds. We get in trouble with it. And that's Rob Zombie? No, it's not Rob Zombie. It's Bad Wolves. The name of the song was Zombie.
Okay.
That was Mandy Harbin's song for her competition, so we thought we'd play that. That's pretty neat, isn't it? We want to welcome Mandy Harbin to the set, Troy's famous bodybuilder. And Mandy, congratulations on your last bodybuilding win. It was in South Carolina, and from what I saw on Facebook and in talking to you, you've got your pro card now, and now you have the stamp IFBB, which is big time, I guess. Heck, fire. Let's just start by you tell everybody what IFBB is.
Yes.
And your pro card.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, like I said, I got it in Charleston, South Carolina on November 12th. IFBB is the International Federation of Bodybuilding. So it's been around for a really long time. And I actually got my pro card in 2 different divisions. It doesn't matter that I have 2 pro cards. You only need 1.
Right.
But it's still pretty cool that,
Yeah.
you know, I got it in the physique category and the figure category.
Well, that's an accomplishment. You didn't do. I mean, a lot of people don't do it twice.
Yeah.
Do they? So-
I just kind of wanted more chances. This was the show. Like I was gonna get it no matter what. So
Yeah, I was in Charleston a couple weeks ago. That's a neat place.
beautiful. Yes.
Yeah, we took a horse and buggy ride
Yeah.
around the city, and it was a lot of history. It was
Really
really cool. Me and my wife and I really enjoyed that. Tell us what set you on fire for weightlifting and bodybuilding, and around what year was it, and what was the one thing that just hooked you and got you going?
Yeah. So I actually just started 2.5 years ago. Which
Okay.
usually when I tell people, they're like, "How did you do that much in 2.5
That quick?
years?"
Yeah.
So it was funny. I met my husband. I lived in Georgia. I moved to Troy, so I've been here about 3.5 years now.
Mm-hmm.
And one of his friends came in who had previously done some bodybuilding and said I had a swimmer's body. I didn't really know what that meant, but he
Long
was like,
arms.
"Have you ever thought about competing in bodybuilding?" And I thought bodybuilding was a man's sport, so I was like, "Well, no, you know." So, anyways, I did a lot of research and started prepping for a show. And once I got in the gym and like had a goal,
Mm-hmm.
then it was like it just pushed me. Like I didn't need anything else. My motivation. And honestly, I motivate the heck out of myself. Like
Yeah.
I don't make it an excuse. I'm there every day. Doesn't matter if I feel like it or not. So
Headache
it doesn't matter.
doesn't matter.
It just set me on fire. And once I did my first show, it was over. Then I was like, oh my gosh,
You were hooked.
this is life. So
Wow.
I got you. Well, good. That's
And
cool.
is that the photo?
That's before you started.
that was pregnant with my second baby. Only the little skinny arms.
And how many years ago was that?
That was in 2014.
Okay. That obviously that was before you started working out.
Yes.
Yes.
Before you're working out. Now, tell us how strong you really are now, and how much you bench and max, because everybody's going to
Yeah,
want to know
everybody.
that.
Now you know that's what everybody says. How much you bench?
So yeah, that is a question I get often, and usually my answer is I don't bench. It's not
Wow.
something I do. I don't work chest, but I decided because I got that question so much that I should just try it and see.
Let's see what. Yeah.
So I did do 135
Okay.
on my own. But then with my husband's help, I was able to do 155 for like 3 reps. But
Okay.
still, so I guess I could say my max bench is 155.
Yeah. And your husband's an avid weightlifter as well.
He's big.
Yeah.
He could do a lot more than 155.
Well, he's a man. You know. Yeah.
Now, this is a real neat question, and I think a lot of people want to know this, and I do. I'm very curious
Mm-hmm.
about it. What is the difference between bodybuilding and CrossFit? Because you see a lot of people, especially on Facebook,
lot.
that just say, "Hey, I'm CrossFit. I'm going to CrossFit competition."
And
They
they're
wear these
lifting
medals
weights.
and they're
They're
lifting
lifting
weights.
weights. Yeah.
What's the difference, man?
So to me, and I guess everybody probably has a personal opinion, but my opinion is bodybuilding, you're focused on 1 or 2 or 3 areas of improvement. So every time you do a competition, you get feedback. And the feedback for bodybuilding would be you need bigger shoulders, you need a wider back.
See, I can be a bodybuilder. I mean,
You need-
look at
you
that.
need-
Is it too late for me and Wally?
Is it too late?
No, you can get there.
Look at those
Look,
pipes.
look.
I mean, really, look at that. Feel
That's
that.
it.
I want you to feel that. Look at that,
It's
man.
hard as a
Oh,
rock.
I told you, folks. I told you.
He was all county defensive lineman in 1989.
Yeah, I was, man. And I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm all pumped up now. I'm gonna want to be a bodybuilder.
We were watching the
Seriously,
Olympics.
a toddler.
We were watching the Olympics one time about 20 years ago, and he's doing cartwheels around the hotel room.
The Olympics are this weekend.
I know.
Or the Olympia is
It's coming
this
up.
weekend.
Coming up. The Olympics coming up this summer. Yeah.
Yes.
But the CrossFit now
Okay.
that's got a lot of cardio in it too.
Yeah,
doesn't it?
so like for bodybuilding, it's more of improvement on areas. It's not about strength. It's
Gotcha.
more of building that area.
Okay.
CrossFit I've never done, but I would think that's more of endurance and more of a lifestyle. Bodybuilding is not for everybody.
Right.
CrossFit, I feel like anybody could go in there and start CrossFit and be somewhat successful at it. They may not be competitive at it, but yeah, they could go in and do the CrossFit gym.
I got you. Well, man, share a little bit about your diet, because I know it's very important in bodybuilding. Give us a normal day's meal for you, and I know that Preston's helps you a lot with your meal preps, and that's got to be a big help. And Preston's is one of our big sponsors, so we're good with that. And just talk about your diet and a day's worth of eating for you when you're getting ready for a show.
Yeah, so there's something called prep, and that's when you're in prep for a show, and then there's something called off season or improvement season, which is what I'm in right now.
Okay.
So I eat, no matter what, I eat 6 to 7 times a day. So the goal is to eat every 2 to 3 hours.
Is that for metabolism?
Yes.
Okay.
It helps you burn fat. Every time you eat something healthy,
Gotcha.
you're burning more fat. So a typical day would be some egg whites and some chicken, which is straight protein pretty much. Some oatmeal, maybe a lean patty burger.
Put some butter in
no,
oatmeal?
No butter. I do put a scoop of protein.
Okay.
Give it a little chocolate flavor. Lean turkey patty, sweet potatoes, shrimp. You know, all the lean meats, and then your good carbs.
Right.
It's fun in off season because you get a lot more food.
Yeah.
Oh, I bet
You
so.
got to be real strict when you're prepping.
And I was in prep for 32 weeks this time,
Ooh,
so it was a
Lord.
very long prep.
I got you. Well,
And I was gonna say, Preston's does give me, they supply me with all of my meat, so huge shout out. Like
Robbie
Preston's
does
is
a wonderful
the
job,
bomb.
doesn't he? Well, man,
Yes.
I realize, that it takes a lot of time and dedication to go to the gym and do what you do, and you must lean on your husband, Stephen, a lot. To balance everything with your kids, the school, their activities, you working out, and from what I see on Facebook and all, Steve's one of your biggest fans, and he pushes you and helps you, doesn't he?
He is definitely one of my biggest fans. He was really supportive at the beginning. When I did a 32-week prep, he was kind of burnt out and like, dude, get done with this.
Yeah.
But that's understandable.
That's a lot of weeks.
I mean, that's definitely understandable. But he really is like my biggest fan.
That's neat.
And like I said earlier, I'm pretty much my own motivation. But like if he sees me falling off track, he'll push me, But
Gotcha.
he knows that I'm pretty
You can
hardcore
handle
about
it. You can handle it.
So he knows like what to do, like where to step.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking of dedication, how many hours a day do you work in the gym?
So during prep, I was doing close to 2 hours of cardio a day and an hour to an hour and a half of weights.
Cardio doesn't burn your muscles down? I always heard
Depends on what cardio. So HIIT cardio would, if you're
Okay.
just doing like steady state bike or
Okay.
steady state walk,
that. I got you.
not too bad.
Okay.
And you do it right there at Troy, the rec center? Is that?
I was at the rec when Waltz has been closed.
Got hit by
And
a
they
tornado.
are open
Tornado.
24 hours now, so I've been going there for 2 weeks or 3 weeks now. He kind of let me sneak in
I
there.
got you.
So, y'all, I have so much more motivation at Waltz than I love the rec, and I loved any time I went there, but at the end of prep because I needed the Stairmaster.
Sure.
So I was paying for 2 different places, but y'all, Waltz just has it all.
Now, Walt's a plug.
Now,
Waltz needs a sponsor.
yeah, Waltz needs. Now, what's your next goal, Mandy? Will it be? Are you going to get bigger to a bigger competition, or do you stay at that weight, or what's the next step?
So, as a pro, you now compete with the pros. So you have a pro status. There's no going back to the little level.
No,
It's-
you're there
You're a
now.
pro now. So I will do a pro debut, and my goal is
So it
to
wouldn't
take.
be fair for you to compete against those other ones.
No.
anymore. I got you.
No.
I got you.
I'll do a pro debut, which will be my first pro show. I'm thinking probably 8 months to a year. I want to put on some size. I would like to put on at least 10 pounds of like weight, probably maybe 7 of that muscle. That'd be great.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, I have to have hernia surgery next week, so that's going to put me out for 6
no.
weeks. But it's not terrible. 6 weeks. It'll be a good rest for a body.
Right.
So, but yeah, I'm going to take
I
some
got you.
time to grow and
Where
do a
is
pro
your
show.
Where is your next pro
I
competition?
don't know yet.
Oh, you got, so you got to search it up.
There's a lot of pro shows compared to the national level shows that
Gotcha.
I was doing.
Gotcha.
There's a lot more pros. I can't remember. I think it was the Western region the Midwest region just posted all their shows, and I think they had 19 just in that region for this for this coming up year.
Now that you're a pro, can you like write off your taxes for travel and stuff?
I figure that out. Yeah.
I bet you could. I mean, yeah, I bet you
Do you
could.
consider it a sport?
I definitely consider it a sport. A heck of a
'Cause
lot
it's
of work
got
goes into
competition
it,
in it.
and and it's okay. So I have a coach. Her name's Autumn Cleveland, and one of the things she just said, she's a pro and she placed third at the Phoenix Rising.
Mhm.
And one of the things she just said is, you're not competing against the other girls; you're competing with them. And I love that because we're all a family. We're a huge bodybuilding family.
You get to know everybody.
And yes, there's some of my best friends.
That's cool. That's cool. Mandy, thank you for coming in today. It's so interesting. I know the audience is just intrigued by it because I am and Wally
Oh, I
is.
am. Oh,
and
yeah.
it's something different. Not everybody does it. Not everybody bodybuilds. And we're fascinated with your success. It's been neat to watch you. Go ahead, Wally.
Well, I got a professional question. Do I have swimmer's arms? I mean, is there
Is
a
that what
possibility?
swimmer's body means?
Yeah, is this what
right, yeah.
swimmer's
But it's got
body
long
is?
arms.
Wally,
I
we're
don't know.
too
Mine
old,
look a little
man.
longer than yours.
We're
So
too
I
old.
don't have a swimmer's body.
You need to start walking around the neighborhood.
Okay.
That's what you need to do.
That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do.
We enjoy following you on Facebook and watching your progress. And hey, keep up the good work. You know, the sky's the limit, and keep reaching for the top. And hopefully, we have you back on here. You win another big trophy and win another pro competition. Folks, Mandy Harbin, Troy's bodybuilding queen.
Thank y'all.
Stay tuned. Up against a hard break. We'll be right back.
What are you doing in the surgery room at Southern Animal Hospital Pet Resort? I'm about to circumcise this dog. Man, don't circumcise that dog. Let Dr. Steve Barron help you with the spade and neuter process. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort, 770-1838. You got to be a medical professional and board certified to perform these kind of dog procedures on surgery. Give him a call. Southern Animal Pet Hospital Resort. Hey, what's going on today?
Mr. Neal, do you know this guy? He comes here every day for breakfast and lunch.
This guy over here?
Yes.
Unfortunately, I do know him.
Man, look at the size of this chicken right here, man.
Oh my God, Wally, how many days in a row have you eaten here? Every day, bro. Come out to the Pig Cafe Monday through Friday, breakfast and lunch. The biggest cat head biscuits for breakfast and the crispiest fried chicken for lunch. Come out to the Pig Cafe.
Man, what in the world? You just dang T-bone me right here. What in the heck? Playing with fidget spinner?
Wally, did
I'm
you have a
sorry,
wreck?
Mr. Wally.
Man, this girl right here is playing with this fidget spinner, texting on the phone and T-bone me right here in the parking lot. I was about to go pay my speeding ticket.
Right here at the police station?
Yeah.
Well, luckily at the police station, we can just call All-Star Collision 808-8822. Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm sorry. Can I have the fidget spinner back?
Yeah, you can have
Please,
it.
Mr. Wally.
All
Thank
she's
you.
worried about is a fidget spinner. Call All-Star Collision for all your accidents. 808-8822.
You gained donuts? Sweet Grace, unbelievable.
Mr. Neal, is this the
yeah.
guy that does the sports show with you?
Oh no, yes it is.
He was in last week and bought all my Sweet Grace, and now he's back again.
Wally, you got enough sweet. He's got enough Sweet Grace at home. Put this stuff back. Man, it's some good stuff, man. Please come to Glow on the square, shop local. Come and get you some Sweet Grace before Wally gets it all. Jason, how you doing, man?
Neal.
Wally, what are you doing at Jones Medical Supply?
I can't sleep at night, man. I had to come see Jason.
Well, if your sleep doctor said you needed a CPAP, you came to the right place. Jason Jones at Jones Medical Supply will fix you up. Does that thing fit right?
Yeah.
Good deal. This is like the Snuffleupagus. Give Jason Jones a call. Jones Medical Supply, 566-1002. Wally, what are you doing out here at Smith Manufacturing Housing?
Oh man, Neil, I'm tired of paying rent at these crummy old apartments around here, so I called Smith Manufacturing Housing. Look at this stuff, man.
566-3883. They got double wise, single wise, sheetrock housing. Come see Ashley at Smith Manufacturing. Wally's about to get him one.
Put on makeup, it's time to dress up right. It's time to raise the curtain on the show tonight. Why do we always come here? I guess we'll never know. It's like a
Muppet
kind
show,
of
man.
torture.
That's Kermit.
Have to
That's,
watch the show.
I'm supposed to know who's singing that? I know it's the Muppet. That's what I said, the Muppet show.
It's time to get things started on the most sensational, inspirational, celebrational.
I love
You didn't want to finish that?
Yeah. My favorite part right here.
Was that a kazoo?
Yeah, that guy could never get it right, man. And now I'm getting texts like crazy.
Oh, I am too.
Neal, please take over the music and all that.
Listen, who's going to take over from Malzahn, man?
Yeah, that's a big thing. Wow. Hey, really, all jokes aside, big shout out to Leslie Jacks.
She called it. She had the inside source.
I don't know where she got the inside source, but she told us last night, she goes, just leave it here. Malzahn will not be there tomorrow. And I'm like,
yeah, I know it. All right, we got Jamie Caldwell, and this is the Chanticleer's coach. He's had a heck of a year, so everybody thinks he's hot. Does Auburn go after him? I don't know. Next is Bill Clark at UAB. I'm going to tell you what, sooner or later somebody's got to take a chance. But it wouldn't be taking a chance. He's proven. He is proven. Bill Clark at UAB can coach football, y'all. You heard it right here. Bill Clark at UAB can coach football. And if he was to get the Auburn job, he would do a great job. Don't you think? I mean, Bill Clark, come on, man. And Mario Cristobal, he's the head coach at Oregon. He's in the running. Tony Elliott, the offensive coordinator at Clemson. I don't know about that one. I mean, okay, Clemson's really, really good. Guess what? They recruit 5 stars like Alabama.
Yeah.
So, this guy is just another offense coordinator to me. And Hugh Freeze coming out of Liberty. Now, the Hugh Freeze deal, from what I'm reading, the SEC commissioner would
banned.
He would have to clear it.
Yeah.
He would have to clear Hugh Freeze.
He couldn't even come to Bama.
Do you think they would?
No, they're not. They will not.
You don't think he would? Sankey wouldn't clear him?
No, I don't think that's happening. That will not happen.
Well, I think we'll find out, man. I think we'll find out.
If Saban couldn't go behind closed doors and get that worked out, that's not happening.
You don't think it's going to happen?
That's not.
What about Billy Napier at Lala down at the Raging Cajuns? He's a hot name, hot commodity. He's got them
well,
ranked
when you
right
finish
now.
your list, I got an algebra formula.
And here's the hot one. You ready?
Yeah.
Steve Sarkisian, Alabama offensive coordinator to Auburn head coach.
Nope.
Nope.
Let me give you the.
Come on with it.
The algebra equation.
Algebra equation.
Okay.
You know what I always say? Don't do math in public.
Well, I'm about to do it in public. Okay, listen. With that buyout, Auburn's going to have to do with Gus.
Yeah.
Here's going to be the kicker.
All right.
They're not going to have a lot of money.
It's $20-something million
to go after.
He can go to Waffle House anytime he wants.
Exactly. They're not going to go after any big person because they're not going to have the money. So where do you look? Bill Clark.
So you're saying we're shopping on a budget?
We're shopping on a budget. You got to, Neal. That buyout is
They wouldn't have let him
humongous.
go if money was an object.
Well, I'm telling you.
Okay, go ahead.
The buyout is going to be a fact. Algebra. All right, now we're going to take that pie and square it down here. It's going to be Bill Clark.
3.124.
Yeah, it's going to be either Bill Clark. I'm going to throw another one at you. I think Neil Brown could be in the running on it. And then my third one, which I sent in my text group, which, hey, Kevin Sumlin. Hey, let me tell you the reason.
He just got beat 70-7
I
and
know.
got fired.
However, the athletic director.
70-7 and got fired. Go ahead. Go ahead.
The athletic director at Auburn and him are good buddies.
And he probably gave him a call and said, "Man, what are you doing?" 70-7.
I'm just saying. Hey,
Arizona State beat Arizona 70-7, and he got canned the next day.
Okay. Well,
and you're saying he's going to get an SEC job?
He's been at SEC before
and ruined that.
Oh my goodness!
Poor Kevin Sumlin.
But I'm just saying. But if I'm a betting man, I'm telling you.
Okay.
Bill Clark is my choice. You're gonna get him for a bargain. He's a heck of a coach. He's a great recruiter, and that says a lot. Auburn, I'm telling you right here on this show right now, if you don't go after Bill Clark, you're crazy.
They got the buyout. Donate now.
Now, why y'all do Gus that way, man?
I didn't do Gus that way. I wasn't in on this. That was Doty got that picture up there.
Unbelievable. But, wow. I mean, it
we
was.
got to keep a watch on that.
I really thought, and I mentioned this on the show months ago when we were going through all this COVID stuff, I figured this is his easy year.
I thought he'd get a COVID pass.
Yeah, they're going to get a COVID pass. But I tell you what, we were dead wrong on this COVID
we were,
pass.
man. Nobody get no COVID pass.
Never no COVID pass.
Hey, let me throw out the Troy stats before we take our last break of the night. Is that all right?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
Troy hosted Coastal Carolina yesterday, and we've already mentioned it was an incredible ending right there. Troy was on the losing end, 42-38. Before getting a concussion at the quarterback position, Gunnar Watson was 25 of 37 for 260 yards. He had a touchdown and 1 interception. And Jacob Free took over for the injured Watson, and he was 9 of 18 for 94 yards. As well, he had 1 touchdown and 1 interception. He also threw a 2-point conversion, so give him credit for that. Trojans rushed the ball better yesterday. Kamani Vidal led the way, 12 carries and 47 yards and a touchdown. The Texas A&M transfer, Jamontez Woods, who sat out last year because of the transfer rule, he's finally healthy, and he was running the ball yesterday. He got 9 carries for 46 impressive yards. He looked good, and he looked promising. B.J. Smith didn't get any carries yesterday. I'm wondering, was he in COVID protocol?
Could have been, Neal.
0 carries for B.J. Smith. That was weird. He had to be in COVID protocol, I guess. Trojans racked up 443 yards against a very, very talented Coastal defense. In the end, it was our defense that just couldn't hold Coastal out. Coastal moved the ball 65 yards in 4 plays to score the winning touchdown, and it was heartbreaking. We were there. Troy's back in action next Saturday. They host.
No, this Thursday, baby. This Thursday night.
Thursday night, then.
Thursday night,
they
yeah.
host a much improved UL Monroe team, so be ready for that. Hey, we got one more break. We'll be right back to wrap it up.
Neal, I need some
Man,
help,
what in
man.
the world? What are you doing? What are you
Man,
trying to grill?
I done burnt my barbecue, bro.
Those ribs look crisp, man. What in the world have you done? You have ruined those ribs.
I can't grill, can't have nothing, man.
Man, Hook's Barbecue's right down the street, the best barbecue in South Alabama, probably in the southeast United States. Hook's Barbecue, man, it's right over there. Give them a call. They do catering. You can get ribs like that. Like, all you gotta do is go through the drive-through and get the ribs. 808-8008. Call them for your catering. Anything you need, they can fix them. They can fix any type of catering order you need. Don't cook your ribs like this, burnt crisp.
Troy Cable Security makes it easy to stay aware and stay in control of your home wherever you are. User-friendly interface allows easy navigation for lights, locks thermostat, video and garage doors. Never worry about leaving your garage door open or the front door unlocked. Your mobile app can send alerts to your phone for alarm and no alarm events. Know when your children arrive home from school with video response. Make sure your home is powered by Troy Cable Security for ultimate access, awareness, and protection.
What are you doing at Roadmart on 231 in Troy, man? What are you doing at that tire?
Oh, Neal, I'm gonna put some 25s on this bad boy.
Oh, Lord, 25?
Yeah.
They even make 25? Hey, they can do specialty rims at Roadmart here in Troy, Alabama. Hey, they also do brake work. They can change your oil, anything under the hood here at Roadmart on 231. And they can even get Wally some 25s for his rim. 566-3413, Roadmart on 231. Moving on up to the big time. What's going on, Monopoly Man?
Oh man, Neal,
You got money going everywhere.
I have bought up every bit of Troy, Alabama, but I'm missing a few spots right down here. Who can I call?
Man, you need to call Toby and Dina Adams at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. They'll let you finish buying all of Troy and Pike County. They're the best agents in town. They will work the hardest to get you the best deal. Give them a call, 566-4765. I promise you, you won't be disappointed. Hey, they're dealing at the Alabama Real Estate Connection. I gotta pay for my gas. Wally, what are you doing at the gas station?
Oh, gas station? What are you talking about? I'm going into Preston's, man. Right across the street from Walmart, inside of Flash Mart. Man, it's the best steaks in Troy, Alabama.
I heard it was the best steak.
Y'all come on in.
All right,
Man, it's time for lunch.
Come to lunch, Preston.
Man, what's that noise? What are you doing with that air conditioner heating unit?
Neal, my air conditioner went out last night, and I tell you what, I watch YouTube, and I know how to do all this stuff now.
Look, Wally, this could be really dangerous, man. You need to call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling, 268-0917. Licensed, insured, and bonded. You need to call Matt Johnson, Wally.
Hey, Neal, what does this red thing do?
Don't pull on the red wire. That could be dangerous, man. What'd you do? Don't pull on that red wire. Good gravy. Now you've done it. Call Matt Johnson with Stone Cold Heating and Cooling.
Hey, Neal, how are you today?
I'm good. I want some of these chicken nuggets. Well, I want them down here at Crows and Brundage. Wally, what are you doing in the kitchen at Crows and Brundage?
Oh, man, I'm trying to steal the secret sauce recipe.
Man, they're not going to give you the secret sauce recipe. Put that sauce back. Patsy, now he's got the salt. Unbelievable. Come see them at Crows and Brundage. Hey, they got fried okra, catfish on Friday nights, wings, honey barbecue wings, any kind of wings, and the best chicken nuggets in the world. Come see them. Crows and Brundage.
Good tune right there, buddy. Love Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash. That's not Johnny Cash.
That's the Rebel Yell. Billy Idol, man.
Hey, guess who passed away this week?
Baby, got your blue jeans on? Charlie Pride.
Oh, Charlie Pride.
I saw that. Charlie Pride. Man, that's
Charlie Pride, man.
I tell you, 2020 has just been a horrible, lost a lot of
I'm
folks.
ready for 2021.
And then on what we're about to talk about,
Go ahead.
the next couple of minutes, this is for Michelle and Blake and Caitlin Beatty, big buddy of mine who loves Kentucky. What is wrong with Kentucky?
Hey,
Unbelievable.
1-4.
1-4, Neil.
1-4.
What is wrong?
Just got beat by Notre Dame.
Hey, when we were going to our Christmas thing tonight at my mom and dad's, I told Blake, I said, they ain't gonna make the playoff. And they called me Debbie now.
So you're done with Calipari. You don't think he can? 30 seconds. You don't think? Hey, this one and done philosophy has it finally caught up with John Calipari?
I think it has, man. I really think it has.
Awful start. 1 win, 4 losses. Big Blue Nation. I bet y'all eat them black eyed peas this time. You got that right.
Man, what a show
Look
tonight,
at them.
man.
Woo, we had a lot going on tonight.
A lot going on.
Thank y'all for tuning in. We appreciate everybody watching. It means the world to us. Merry Christmas. Stay safe.